It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the UNLV Rebels offense comes on the field first today. This is a team coming out here with a lot of confidence in front of an energized home crowd coming off that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just played the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
As the first down is still going. They stop him, but it's a first down. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Caught in the backfield. It's Freeman. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the ball rolls dead. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down or trying to use their arms to pull him down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, even on the first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Running back has it on the screen now. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. With the catch, it's Reynolds. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up. And the punt's in now on the kick away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Scanning the field, it's Colandrea. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Puts into space at the 50. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, UNLV. explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. They'll try the right here. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Holt. So many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss on the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Colandrea. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball in the 34. First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Important second down play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Colandrea. That's caught. It's Lennox. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking for some space. It's Taylor.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Colandrea. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Burrell. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was easy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking to throw here. Oh, pass rush gets home. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Dropping back, it's Colandrea. Grab down the middle, it's Freeman. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Spirelli. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And there's the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, UNLV. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game. All of that nullified because of the penalty. Offense missing out a big opportunity. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Colandrea. With sure hands, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Farrell. That play is blown off. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go. It's a loss of yardage.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. An inside give now from the shotgun. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game.
He's bringing it back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Makes a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he's tackled at the 25. The same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. This flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Running back with the football. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here. Down multiple scores. Drop in back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
26, Michigan 16.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The RPO caught to the right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
To the air, it's Colandria. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. You get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Play action here on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. It's Taylor. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking to throw it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Gonna run it. It's Taylor. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Bootleg looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burrell. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Pounding away with the run game. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker?
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. To throw, it's Colandrea. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Quick completion to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, they try to run in here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Here's the handoff. Eludes a tackle. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.